You ever get that strange gut feeling she's not actually over you even though she says she is? Like, sure, she blocked you, but somehow she still watches your best friend's story. She moved on, right? Then why is she suddenly posting cryptic quotes about heartbreak and finding herself every 3 days? Most guys brush that off. They think, nah, I'm overthinking. But you're not. You're feeling something real. Because here's what no one tells you. When a woman is obsessed, she doesn't always show it in ways that are obvious. She won't beg. She won't text. Instead, she'll disappear strategically. She'll stalk silently. She'll create a void and wait for you to notice. And unless you know how to read the quiet signs, the ones behind the filtered stories and the fake smiles, you'll miss the truth. The truth that she's not done with you. Not even close. So if you want to stop guessing and start knowing, keep listening. I'm going to show you the 7 hidden signs she's still obsessed with you even when she's pretending not to care. Let's start with her silence. You think she's calm, healed, peaceful, but the truth? That silence is louder than anything she's ever said. Women know silence is powerful. They know that when they used to message you good morning and now they don't, you'll feel it. When she was always watching your stories and suddenly disappears. It's not disinterest, it's a calculated move to make you wonder, to make you question if she's moved on. And that doubt, that's where she wins. Because if you're thinking about her silence, she's still winning the emotional game. Then there's the whole running into her thing. You keep seeing her in places you both used to go. The gym, that little coffee shop, your mutual friend's party. And you think, that's weird. It's not weird. It's planned. When a woman still feels something, she'll orchestrate these moments of accidental closeness just to see if you react. She wants proximity without vulnerability. She wants to feel like you're still connected, even if just for a few awkward seconds. And trust me, she notices everything. What you're wearing, who you're with, whether you look happy or broken. Now look at her social media. She's not posting random stuff. Those lyrics about betrayal, that quote about the one who let her down, that selfie with the fake smile, that's not coincidence. That's storytelling. It's coded communication, and she's hoping you're still tuned in. Obsession doesn't always send a text. Sometimes it posts a story and then stares at the seen by list, hoping your name shows up. And if it does, you just gave her the high she was chasing. And if your mutual friends mentioned she asked about you just casually, yeah, no, that wasn't casual. That was curiosity laced with fear and hope. She wants to know if you're still single, still talking about her, still hurting, even dropping little jokes or phrases you used to say. That's not nostalgia. That's her fishing for signs you remember too. It's her way of staying in your orbit without stepping too close. Now here's something most guys miss. The new guy. You see her with someone else, and it stings. But look closer. Does he remind you of, well, you? Same style, same laugh, same energy. That's not accidental. That's emotional cloning. When a woman can't let go, she tries to replace you with a version of you she can control. But guess what? That never works. Because what she had with you was real. And now, every moment with the clone just reminds her of what she's still missing. And let's talk about that sudden glow up. She hits the gym, changes her hair, drops thirst traps like confetti. Everyone says she's living her best life, but you know what it really is. A performance, a calculated attempt to show you what you lost. She wants you to see her and regret letting her go. That transformation, it's less about healing and more about haunting you. Last one, and it's a big one: jealousy. The silent kind. She doesn't DM you and freak out. She doesn't comment on your photos, but she's watching. Oh, she's watching. Blocking the new girl, throwing shade at your female friends, watching your stories to seconds after you post them. That's obsession dressed up as indifference. And make no mistake, if she didn't care, she wouldn't notice. Jealousy is the most honest liar, and when it's quiet, it's screaming. Now listen, I'm not telling you this so you can manipulate her. This isn't about winning her back with mind games. This is about clarity, about recognizing that your worth didn't vanish just because she walked away. Because here's the part most men never hear. Women don't always leave because they're over it. Sometimes they leave to protect their ego, to create distance and see if you'll chase. But when you stop chasing, when you pause and actually look at her behavior with fresh eyes, you realize something powerful. You still matter. You still take up space in her mind. And that's your power. The real question now is, what do you want to do with it? Not because she's obsessed, not because you want to make her jealous, but because you finally see the truth. And when you stop reacting emotionally and start responding with awareness, you level up. You stop being the one who begs and start being the one who chooses. You stop doubting your impact and start reclaiming your self-respect. So if any of this hit home, if you saw pieces of her in every sign I mentioned, drop a fire emoji in the comments. Or just tell your story. I promise, I read everyone. And if you're done second guessing yourself, go ahead and hit like, because you're not crazy. You're just finally seeing what was always there.